Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Libra. Now this will be for the 4th to the 10th of April 2022. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget though, it's a general reading. It is not going to suit everyone out there, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Hey, Gemini, what's going on? Gemini, Libra. Just did Gemini. Okay. On the bottom, you've got Amber. Give it to God. Now, that doesn't mean actually literally you have to give it to God. If you believe in the universe, then, you know, put it out there, talk to the universe, maybe manifest, maybe meditate, all those things. But yeah, I just feel like take a deep breath, and maybe even when you exhale, just kind of like release it and ask for healing and answers from universe, God, whoever you believe. Meditation, I feel like, might help as well. But that's Amber. So I feel like whatever situation you're going through, I feel like, you know, if there's some sort of confusion or yeah, some sort of something going on in your relationship or whatever, you know, you can ask, you can get help from them anytime. As I said though, I feel like you're not really feeling very strong in believing, you know, in your mindset, believing that you're going to get what you want. You know, I feel like you don't really have this positive mindset that everything's going to be okay. So yeah, as I said, I feel like maybe do the meditation, do the praying to God, whatever you believe in, you know, because I feel like they're telling you, or they're telling me, that you're not feeling very strong in your faith. You're not feeling very strong in feeling like you're going to get, you know, this positive outcome. I don't know if there's something that's going on where there's a lot of sensitive emotions, heightened emotions. So you really need to have this extra self-care, gentleness when it comes to whatever it is that's very sensitive. But I feel like you are forgetting how far you've come. You know, I feel like you have these heightened emotions, but you've made a lot of progress. And you know what? We're not going to be perfect. What is perfect? You know, all you can do is try and put in the work. And, you know, but I feel like you're definitely making progress. Even when there is a lot of sensitive emotions going on, you know, you're still, as I said, you're still making progress. So don't feel negative or you know, put out this lack of faith, because you are making progress. So you are going to get this positive outcome. You just got to keep the faith. And I feel like there was something that you were doing that it's like wellness in reverse. So the recovery of health and wellness is here. Maybe you need to focus more on your health and wellness. That might also help with the whole you know, part of the extra care with the sensitive emotions. Maybe there's something you need to focus on, depression, maybe you need to get that looked at, or, you know, it could be affecting your weight, it could be affecting you in general, health-wise. So I feel like, you know, every time we're stressed or we have this sort of stuff, you know, that comes out in our body somehow. So you might even come down with, you know, a cold, the flu, the sore throat, whatever this is, right? Yeah, so I feel like whatever you're going through though, it's also part of your spiritual growth. And I feel like, you know, you are learning from this stuff. You know, it's all part of your lesson, your path, spiritual path. I feel like for some of you, it's also opened your eyes a bit more to this side of things. You're not being very gentle with yourself, which I think is pretty much, or compassionate. To other people, possibly. I mean, you know what you need to do is also on the bottom. So, yeah, I feel like be more compassionate, be more gentle with yourself as well, and other people. Yeah, I just feel like that's really needed because, as I said, you've gone through a lot. You're making progress. So, like, be more gentle. You know, yeah, might not be perfect. As I said, what is perfect? You've got spiritual understanding in reverse. I feel like, as I said, I feel like you have been, I don't want to say blind, but I don't mean blind physically, but I mean you've been blind to a lot of the kind of spiritual side of things before. Maybe you didn't quite actually understand it all, and I feel like that's kind of changing for some people. But maybe you also don't understand a lot of I feel like you still don't understand a lot of it, but I feel like it's kind of like for some people, but I feel like it's also opening your eyes to more. You've got divine order as well. You have lack of faith, but I feel like it's all about right timing. It's all about things are going to happen when they're meant to. Like everything we go through, there's this divine order, right? You're on the right path. You look, everything is how it's supposed to be right now. I don't know if you trust that though. You don't. Once again, I don't know, because you don't understand it all quite yet. I feel like it's, yeah, for somebody or some people, I just feel like that's what it is. It's you not understanding completely yet. If you have any physical, emotional feelings, they could be guidance from the universe. So, pay attention to signs, pay attention to synchronicities, all those type of things. You've also got crystal clear intentions. Are you manifesting what you want? And if you don't know what I mean by that, that's something maybe you need to look into. But manifesting, it's like us praying to God. It's like you're putting out to the universe, maybe do a guided meditation, maybe, look in different ways of doing that. But I feel like whatever this is, you can manifest what it is you want. So put it out to the universe and then let it go. Wait for the universe to help you with that. But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot spiritually that is kind of opening up for you. Like you're kind of learning more about it. I don't know if for some of you, I don't know if you are really open to it, but it's kind of like in your face. So it's a bit hard to miss. You tell me more, the Libra. Yeah, definitely focus on your own self-love. And I feel like once you do that, you're also going to be attracting this passion and affection and attraction if you haven't already. I don't know if you've really ever, Jude, because you don't really love yourself. I don't feel like as I said, you're manifesting what you want. It's like you don't have a must-have list because you've never really known much about manifesting and that you can put it out there. You know what I mean? Like if you're after something, you can manifest it. As I said, I feel like that's something that's going to be open to some people that maybe they haven't realized before. But I feel like there's something going on that's not making you feel real happy right now. Can you tell me more about that? Maybe it's got to do with your self-image. It could have to do with whatever relationship you're in. It's kind of reflecting whatever wounds you have that you still haven't yet dealt with. You really don't want to do the introspection. You haven't yet dealt with your inner child, and you'll grow once you do, but there's some healing that needs to take place. There's something you need to deal with. Yeah, like you could have had addictions in the past. I feel like communication is important. You need to do it without attacking. There needs to be that healthy dialogue, and I feel like you're working on that. But yeah, there was definitely some sort of addiction, and I feel like you need to realize, like, see yourself like others see you. Realize that, you are important. There's a reason why you're here. You know, I feel like possibly part of the reason that you have this addiction is because you don't see yourself, I guess, in a great light. And whether that's got to do with past traumas, whether that's got to do with your own self-worth, your own self-image. Gemini, Libra. I keep saying Gemini. Oh my God. Sorry about that, Libra. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just saw 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Maybe Google 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you really need to change your perspective and stop being so negative. You have no trust in this process, as I said, because you don't really understand it. There's something that you, maybe for a lot of you, you don't know a lot about it. So therefore you don't have faith, and therefore things are not happening for you in the way that you hoped, because you're really not even working on manifesting them, because you don't actually know a lot about it. You might be getting some sort of inspired action, and it may come, in the intuitive thoughts, that kind of thing, but you feel like you're not supported by the universe. I find that interesting, though, that there's a drum kit on there. That's interesting. But yeah, as I said, maybe pay attention, because there might be something that they're going to show you, teach you, whatever. I feel like you need to be aware of your thoughts without judging. Maybe do some meditation. Yoga, breath work, all that kind of thing might help with how you feel about yourself, keeping yourself calm. It can deal with a lot of things. But I feel like you're feeling like you're not getting, as I said, what it is you want. You feel like you're not being very abundant. You're not feeling good in yourself. You're not making improvements and staying on paths and to grow success. But you need to work on that. And work on, as I said, manifesting what it is you actually want. Okay, Libra. It's funny, I watch other readers shuffle these, and I think, and they do it length, like they do it the other way, and there's no way. I mean, these cards are like, I've got really small hands, which is weird, and my hands are like as the size of the cards. Hands and feet, they're really small. So I always find these so hard to shuffle when they're so big. Anyway. Okay, Libra, what's going on with you? No, can't do it that way. Okay, 9 cards, please, for Libra. Yeah, you're not manifesting what you want, like I just finished saying, because the first card you got out is the Magician. So yeah, I feel like you definitely need to be learning more about manifesting and how it can benefit you, how it can help you get what it is you really want. You can learn, if you Google it and learn about it, you could look into vision boards and manifestation journals, how to manifest, I feel like that's way too many. Okay, 2 more. Wow. So far you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards out of 8 cards. One more, please, Libra. So major arcana, sorry, is if you've got 4 of them, I mean, having a lot of them in a spread is all about, goodness gracious, it's all about big changes coming or big changes happening. Okay. You've got the 2 of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, as I said, I feel like there's definitely been situations where you've had loss, and it might be in a relationship, it might be in other ways, but I feel like there's definitely been loss of some kind. And I feel like there could have been a breakup, there could have been distrust, maybe even a misunderstanding, maybe, somebody didn't see you both being compatible or being, each other's person. But I feel like you see this person because you've also got Prince of Autumn, which is the same as the Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like you see this person that you had this breakup with as being somebody very reliable, somebody who is an animal lover. They're sensible, they're hardworking, they're trustworthy, they're devoted, I just feel like protective, like they're very trustworthy, and you might even find them very funny. But yeah, I feel like there was some sort of either misunderstanding, no trust, or a breakup with this person. Okay. Now, on the table, as I said, the first card is the Magician, and there's a lack of manifesting what you want here, like I've said. Now, you've got 5 out of the 9 cards are major arcana, so definite big changes. You've made a lot of big changes. You're making a lot of big changes. You're going to go through a lot of big changes. Whatever this is, it involves changes. And I feel like, I mean, you have the addiction card. You have cards where, you know, you're making progress, but you're not perfection yet. You know, like, there's obviously things going on. Yeah, where you need to be more gentle with yourself. You need to work on, as I said, your wellness. You need to kind of do that work on yourself. Like I said, do that introspection, do that work, you know, because I feel like it's going to all be beneficial in this. Everything that you're doing is going to be beneficial. So yeah, as I said, manifest what it is you want. There's something that you didn't want to release either. But yeah, you really didn't want to release it. That's the same, and this person could be a Scorpio with the death in reverse, but it's like you're resisting the change, really needing to do some work on yourself and, you know, release that past, whether it's a past or whether it's something, but there's something that you need to release. It could be a thing, a person, a place, it could be anything, right? It could be an addiction, as I said. There's something that you needed to release. And you really didn't want to, but to progress, you needed to. You've also got the 3 of Spring, which is the 3 of Wands. Take the time to kind of review, make long-term plans, you know. Also, as I said, be gentle. You're making progress, you know, like, it's like pat yourself on the back for what work you've done so far and for all that you've accomplished, you know, but you may also need patience for whatever's coming that you still need to do work on, or you still need to go through, or whatever. I feel like there's still patience needed. But the 3 is all about, you know, making progress, reaping rewards of your efforts. So, you know, you are going to get this return on investment, but for now, contemplate, make plans, review, be proud of what you've achieved so far, you know. And then, as I said, you're kind of looking at everything with a long-term view, though, because you're making decisions about your future. So can you tell me more about that road, please? It's going to take strength. So it could be a Leo. But I feel like, yeah, this is going to take strength. You're going to be really hesitant to kind of do that. And you know that you were doing something that wasn't, you know, okay. You were doing it, you were being sneaky, you were being strategic, you were being sly, deceptive, dishonest, betraying this person, you know, stealing from them, whatever, right? You, with the 7 of Swords, you were doing something that you know you shouldn't have, but you were doing it anyway. So yeah, as I said, you are going to be very like, yeah, you don't want to have a new path. So I feel like you're holding back because you know that you need to release this. And as I said, it is going to take strength for you to do that. Okay, then we have the Ace of Summer. So the Ace of Cups, this is like a beginning of this romantic love. It could be the rebirth of a love. It can also be awakening of spiritual gifts and insights. As I said, I feel like it's all kind of, whether your person is spiritual and you know, that could be why it's in your face. But I feel like, yeah, this could just be a new love, or it could be a resurgence of the other. give me 1 second. Dropped a whole heap of cards down here. Yeah, look, Ace of Cups, the World in reverse. Maybe they fell out for a reason. You know, you didn't want to give up on this. So maybe there was a breakup and then, you know, you got back together because you felt like, you know, it was more about you being selfish and you needed to, you wanted closure. You don't feel like you really gave it a good shot because once again, there were things that you needed to change or release. But yeah, I feel like there's definitely something spiritual about this person. They could have had very good intuition. I see your person like that for a lot of you. Yeah. So maybe they're the high priestess. But yeah, as I said, like it's not going to make you feel really, really good. Also, I feel like you couldn't be authentically you. Or you weren't being authentically you, and maybe that's because there were addictions involved. Maybe it's because there were things you needed to release. Maybe, you know, it could have been anything. You just felt like, also I'm getting the feeling though that you felt like you weren't good enough for this person. I feel like you knew though that if you didn't release this, it wasn't going to be successful. So you knew there was inspired action, like this was something that had to happen and it's being guided. You really didn't want to release it though. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, as I said, this new person's coming in. You've got Princess of Autumn. So that's the same as the Page of Pentacles. So work on manifesting. It's also about maybe getting a new job. Maybe you're going to study. I feel like you're slow moving, you're enthusiastic, but work on manifesting what it is you want. And I feel like you feel like you're not good enough for this person, and maybe that included that because you didn't have a lot of money or a job or, you know, whatever this is. But I feel like, yeah, I just feel like you are reliable and intelligent and, you know, a good person. It's just there were things that you needed to work on. And then with the Fool card, it's like, you know, be a free spirit, take the chance. You know, you're starting a new adventure. So you've got a new love, you've got a job, you know, you're starting, it's like run free and take this leap of faith. Can you tell me more? So I feel like there was a lot of positive changes being made in your life. Yeah, you really needed to kind of work on yourself, like I said, with the Seven of Wands. You got, oh my God, you got all wands. Seven of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Like, there was things that, yeah, you definitely needed to work on. This is all about determination, Wands, and will and passion. You know, you didn't want to move on and leave the past behind with the Four. But, you know, I feel like there was no inner harmony. There was no, it caused a lot of conflict with other people. So whatever it was you needed to release, you really just didn't want to let it go. But it comes back to you as a person, you really needing to work on yourself. Part of a spiritual lesson for you. Yeah, you were definitely trying to avert a disaster. You know you needed to work on you, but you feared the change. And you've got the Seven. You just felt, you know, indecisive. You wanted to give up. You felt exhausted, overwhelmed, you know, all those kind of feelings. Yeah. Then we have the Five of Autumn, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You know, this is, as I said, employment. It's about you focusing on that. You're recovering from whatever you needed to get rid of. With the Manatee in reverse. You've got the moon. Could be a Pisces. You know, I feel like you had to make these voluntary changes. And, you know, because you had a lot of secrets, I feel like there was a lot of deception. Is, whatever, take as resonates. But, you know, I feel like everything came out. If it hasn't, it will. So, you know, it's like all these problems are actually coming to the surface to be seen, to be known. You know, somebody is very intuitive, and I feel like they knew anyway, but I feel like, yeah, it's like they're all going to be revealed. So you really had to do that contemplation, because it's like there's something you needed to release. This is, you know, how your life is changing, but you need to get this, you need to release this. You really needed to take the time. Could be a Virgo as well with the Hermit, but I feel like you needed to do some soul searching, some inner guidance, introspection, meditation, you know, really contemplate what it is you want, you know, because I feel like I just feel like you're not manifesting what you want, even though what you want is love. It's, you know, having someone to share your life with, but it's going to take courage. And as I said, you will need to recover from whatever loss it is that you went through first to get this. At the same time, you're not wanting to release that. But I also feel like, you know, you're going back to school. These are all things that, you know, if you don't release it, you won't be able to do that. So I feel like you needed to release it to get a job, get love, you know, but you needed to, there was so many secrets and things going on. Somebody had to trust their intuition, and the truth came out. So yeah, you really needed to kind of take the time with the Hermit and the Three of Spring, which is the Three of Wands. You were trying to make, you know, progress. You really had to take that time to kind of contemplate everything and then go with it. That's kind of like what I'm getting from this whole spread. Tell me more. Yeah, you felt like you didn't really have any other options. You felt limited in those options. You felt like you had a lot of negative thoughts. You felt stuck, trapped, you know. And I even feel like, but it's all in your head. Like they were self-imposed feelings. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you felt like you had limited options. You had a lot of scattered energy though, which could have caused a lot of frustration, arguments, suspicion, jealousy. Like these weren't good. It didn't do anything for this situation, let me tell you. But you know, you make progress. You can be successful with the Six of Wands. So, you know, and there's the star, like have faith. The star, it could be an Aquarius. But yeah, like, you know, the star card is about you having faith, knowing that miracles can happen, having hope, you know, work on manifesting what it is you want, which is happiness. And, you know, there's also some healing that you need to do. You've also got the Five of Wands. You know, there was a lot of conflict and disagreements and just differing of opinions. But I feel like things had to change. Obviously, things had to change. Like they couldn't have kept going the way they were going. You felt like you had limited options, but I feel like you weren't going to get what it is you wanted or want unless you make these change, because you've got growing success in reverse. So yeah, I feel like it's all about making progress. I feel like it's all about you making and needing to release something. So you've got to make that change. Now the 3 that fell out, I just want to have a look at. You have Queen of Spring, Prince of Winter, and 4 of Winter. So the 4 of Swords, I mean, yeah, this is about you retreating and needing to make a decision. You know, it was like you were trying to overanalyze whatever this was, but like there had to be time where you go away fly, where you just like rest and spend some time by yourself, recovering, recuperating, you know, really figuring out what it is you want. You know, are you willing to release this for job and love? You know, like, yeah. And with the Knight of Swords, I feel like, you know, this was a whole lifestyle change for you. Like whatever this is, it's affecting your whole life. You know, you had to become more ambitious and more goal oriented and determined. You were driven to succeed. You know, it was all about truth, and you know, you had to come in correct to somebody. You know, you had to, and then I feel like once you come in correct, things are going to happen quite quickly for you. But yeah, you needed to make these decisions. You needed to be driven and decisive and focused on what it is you want, what it is you need to release, and do it. As I said though, you need to work on yourself with the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is about self-respect, self-confidence. You know, who are you as a person? Really reestablish who you are. As I said, also have faith, because you just think you're not, like, you have so much bad luck. I'm hearing in my head like, oh my God, you know, everything always goes wrong for me, and negative. And, you know, it's like sob story, playing a victim, you know, and I feel like you play victim a lot, you know, and you need to move on through that. You know, you stop playing the victim. You know, you're in control of you. Change your life, and you can do that. Get out of this negative space, make progress. You know, get out of holding on to things that aren't for your highest good. Release them, and yeah, like, this is really good. Can you tell me, how's everything gonna go? What is the outcome once they release this, whatever they need to release? Can you tell me an outcome, please? You need to do some self-healing, because you were in a very toxic space. So you've definitely got to do some healing from this toxic situation. Be somebody who has self-control, is patient, has balance, so he's putting in the relationship the same. You know, realizing that, yeah, you really need to have more stability, or be more stable, be more flexible. Take back your own power. You know, don't let these obstacles beat you. Don't get rid of that clouded judgment. Any limiting beliefs you have about yourself. Stop with the negativity. Because look, 10 of Cups, this situation you could have, if you get rid of whatever isn't for your highest good, 10 of Cups. This is about happy family, contentment. You may have kids. You know, it's like you both have the same dream for your life. and for your future. So I feel like whatever this is, it's going to end fine, but you've got to get rid of and do this work. With the 6, as I said, you can be victorious and successful in whatever it is you're trying to do. You've got to make progress and have some self-confidence and focus on your self-worth. All right, that's what I have. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I hope it resonates, and I'll catch you with the next read. Thanks for watching, Libra. Bye.